Hey, I'm Sara Bareilles, and this is Billboard.com.
Keep drinking coffee, stare me down across the table while I look outside.
King of Anything is the first time I've written a treatment for a video, and it ended. I wrote the treatment, and then that treatment got sent out to a handful of directors. And Sara Bareilles, who is the director of the video, wrote back, and we went back and forth. And then what you ended up seeing is kind of a collaboration of both of our ideas. He had just the amazing visual idea of doing everything in Polaroids and then film strips, and I loved that aspect. But I had sort of written the idea of starting in a coffee shop, and then there's a band that kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's sort of this girl's journey. It's going from sort of being constricted and in black and white and going into something much more colorful and much more rich once you kind of let somebody go.
But you expect me to.
King of Anything is not dissimilar to Love Song in the sense that it was sort of my personal reaction to getting feedback from people professionally. It was at the stage where I was starting to share the songs for the first time, and people feel very comfortable in sharing their opinion whether you ask for it or not. And everybody feels like they have the right answer. And it's amazing, actually. It's amazing how much people will tell you about what they think you're doing wrong and this and that. But I got to a place where I realized, okay, well, it doesn't matter, because that sort of feedback is always going to be there. So it's all about how you process it and what you do with it. And so it was a kind of a pep talk song. That's what Love Song was as well. It was a song to myself about let it go. You know, you're not going to please everybody. You can't write them what they want. You know, who cares if you disagree? You know, you're not me.
If you disagree, you are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you bear.
Up next for me is the release of my record, which is called Kaleidoscope Heart. I definitely feel like this record has a different sound, and I attribute a lot of that to my producer, Neil Avron. He has a rock background, and I obviously don't. And so what I love about it is it feels like a really sort of natural marriage of a more aggressive sonic quality, and then still, you know, my songwriting and my style. It's definitely, I don't feel like I made a rock record. I feel like I made sort of an amped up version of what was already there. And I wanted to take more risks this time around. I made a conscious choice to do that, because I feel like that's when you really see yourself shine, is when you're stretching and growing and not trying to change, but just challenging yourself to be your best. So I made a conscious effort to write songs that were harder to play and harder to sing, because I like the idea that I can still, you know, sort of grow and develop as a performer.